Jai Gurudev, Namaste. It is a pleasure to have you here today to share your insights on Samuhik and Vedic style weddings. These traditional ceremonies hold great significance and we would love to understand more about the cultural and spiritual dimensions associated with them. Could you please begin by telling us about the deeper essence of a Vedic wedding? Jai Gurudev, Namaste. Thank you for this opportunity. Indeed, a Vedic wedding is a sacred samskara, one of the 16 samskaras in the Vedic tradition that marks the beginning of the Grihastha the second of the four life stages. The essence of a Vedic wedding is based on dharma, righteousness, artha, livelihood, kama, desires, and moksha, liberation. The union of two souls in a Vedic wedding isn't just a social contract, but a spiritual journey, helping the couple grow together while fulfilling their duties toward each other, their families, and society. Marriage in this tradition is not just for the satisfaction of worldly desires, but it plays an important role in the continuation of society and upholding dharma. The yagnas and rituals performed during the wedding invoke blessings from the divine to ensure a harmonious and prosperous married life. That is fascinating. You mentioned the Grihastha ashrama. Could you elaborate on how this phase supports the overall Vedic systems of India? The Grihastha ashrama is the stage where individuals take responsibility for their household and family. It is the foundation upon which the other three ashramas, brahmacharya, student life, vanaprastha, retirement from worldly life and pleasures, and sannyasa, renunciation, rest. A couple in this ashram ensures the welfare of their family by fulfilling their dharma. They raise children, nurture relationships, and contribute to the prosperity of their community. According to ancient Vedic scriptures, it is the duty of a householder to support not just their family but also contribute to the well being of society. The Grihastha Ashrama sustains society by practicing charity, maintaining family relations and traditions, and conducting religious ceremonies, which are all vital for societal harmony. Speaking of Vedic traditions, the Saptapadi seems to be a central part of the Vedic wedding ceremony. Can you explain the significance of this ritual? Absolutely. The Saptapadi is one of the most beautiful and symbolic rituals in a Vedic wedding. It involves a couple taking 7 steps around a sacred fire, each step representing a vow or a promise that make to each other in the presence of elders, family, and the divine. These 7 vows cover all essential aspects of life, including nurturing each other, maintaining mutual respect, and supporting each other in their duties, and walking together in harmony towards liberation or moksha. The steps are accompanied by Vedic mantras that further sanctify the union. The vows reflect the couple's commitment to living in accordance with Dharma and fulfilling their family responsibilities and working together toward a spiritually enriched life. The idea of Samuhik Vivaha or mass weddings is gaining popularity. Could you share how these ceremonies are conducted and why they are so important? Samuhik Vivaha or community weddings are a wonderful expression of the Vedic tradition. In these ceremonies, multiple couples get married at the same time in the same venue. This is typically done on an auspicious day, and the rituals are performed together, creating a sense of unity and collective celebration. From a social perspective, Samuhik weddings are incredibly beneficial. They make the wedding process more accessible, especially for those who may face financial challenges by reducing the individual cost of elaborate ceremonies. At the same time, the essence of the rituals remains intact. Couples are blessed together and there is a communal support system in place. These weddings often reflect the values of simplicity and community, aligning with Vedic principles of selflessness and service. That's a powerful social initiative now. In today's fast paced world, people often look for a blend of tradition and modernity. How does a Vedic wedding adapt to contemporary expectations while staying true to its roots? You are absolutely right. In today's world, people are seeking ways to stay connected to their roots while adapting to modern life. The beauty of the Vedic tradition lies in its flexibility and depth. While the essence and rituals of a Vedic wedding remain unchanged, there is room for personalization and contemporary integration. For instance, many couples today choose to keep the ceremony shorter yet just as meaningful without losing the sacredness of the tradition. At the Art of Living Bangalore Ashram, for instance, we offer serene venues for weddings where the environment is a perfect blend of nature's beauty and the spiritual atmosphere. The couples can also choose to incorporate modern elements like photography and stage decor without diluting the sanctity of the rituals. Additionally, the focus on sattvic food and eco-friendly decorations brings an element of mindful celebration which appeals to modern sensibilities. It is wonderful how these weddings honor tradition while being so mindful of today's values. Could you tell us more about the role of Vedic priests in conducting the ceremonies? The Vedic priests or Pandits play a pivotal role in conducting the wedding ceremonies. They are highly learned in the Vedas and other sacred scriptures, ensuring that each ritual is performed authentically. The mantras recited by the Pandits carry profound meanings, invoking divine blessings for the couple's health, prosperity, and happiness. Our priests are trained to explain the significance of each ritual to the couple and their families, ensuring that everyone understands the importance of what is happening. This not only enhances the experience but also connects the participants more deeply with the spiritual dimension of the wedding. It is clear that the role of the Pandits and the rituals adds a layer of depth to the entire ceremony moving forward. Could you talk about the international appeal of Vedic weddings? We have seen people from all over the world interested in this tradition. Yes, Vedic weddings have indeed gained international appeal in recent years. People from diverse cultures are drawn to the deep spiritual significance, simplicity, and beauty of Vedic rituals. Many couples from countries like the US, Europe, and Australia come to India, particularly to ashram like ours, to experience this profound tradition. The rituals, which emphasize trust, respect, and spiritual growth, resonate universally. They appeal to people who are looking for a marriage that is not just a legal or social arrangement, but a sacred bond blessed by divine energies. What is more, we also conduct Vedic weddings in cities outside of India. Thanks to our trained pundits, whether it is at the Bangalore ashram or in their own home countries, couples can enjoy the richness of a Vedic wedding ceremony. That's truly inspiring. Finally, as you look towards the future, how do you see the tradition of Vedic weddings evolving, especially with the rise of global interest? The future of Vedic weddings looks very bright as the world becomes more interconnected. The universal appeal of these traditions continues to grow. There is a rising interest in spiritual and holistic living, and Vedic weddings offer a perfect blend of both. Moreover, with the increasing availability of scientific studies on the benefits of Vedic rituals, including the physiological effects of chanting mantras and performing yagnas, there is a greater understanding of their relevance in today's world. Published research in journals on yoga, meditation, and ancient rituals has shown how these ceremonies positively influence mental well being and create an atmosphere of peace and harmony. In the future, I believe we will see more people embracing these traditions not just for their spiritual value, but also for the health and emotional benefits they bring to a married life. The Vedic tradition is timeless, and as more people seek deeper meanings in their lives, these ancient rituals will continue to provide a path towards joy, harmony, and liberation. Thank you so much for sharing these profound insights. It's heartwarming to see how these timeless traditions continue to evolve and touch lives across the globe. It is my pleasure. Thank you for giving me the opportunity to share the beauty and wisdom of Vedic weddings. May these sacred traditions continue to bring love, peace, and joy to everyone. Thank you for your insights so far. Let's delve deeper into the preparations that go into organizing a Vedic wedding. What are some key elements that families should consider to ensure a meaningful ceremony? The preparations for a Vedic wedding is both a logistical and spiritual endeavor. One of the primary aspects is selecting an auspicious date and time known as a muhurat. This selection is guided by a competent astrologer or pandit who analyzes the horoscopes of the bride and groom to determine a time that is most favorable for their union. Next, families should focus on creating a sacred environment. This involves choosing a venue that resonates with spiritual energy, whether it is an outdoor space surrounded by nature or a temple. Many couples now opt for eco friendly decorations that align with Vedic principles promoting sustainability. The selection of appropriate rituals is also crucial. Couples should consult with their pundits to tailor the ceremony to reflect their personal beliefs while still honoring traditional practices. For instance, incorporating specific yagnas for prosperity and health can add depth to their celebration. Or you mentioned the importance of tailoring rituals to reflect personal beliefs. Can you provide examples of how couples can infuse their unique identities into a Vedic wedding while adhering to tradition? Absolutely, many couples today are blending Vedic traditions with their cultural backgrounds, creating a rich tapestry of customs. For example, a couple might incorporate music and dance elements from their respective cultures during the wedding festivities. Additionally, personalized vows can be introduced alongside traditional promises made during the Saptapadi. Couples often write heartfelt vows that express their individual journeys, values, and commitments to one another, which can be recited before or after the traditional vows. Another way is through the choice of attire. While traditional attire holds significance, some couples opt for colors and styles that resonate more with their personal taste while still being respectful of the Vedic aesthetic. That's a beautiful way to honor both heritage and individuality. Moving to the topic of rituals, can you elaborate on the significance of Homa or Yagna in the context of Vedic weddings? The Homa or Yagna is a sacred fire ceremony that is central to Vedic weddings. It symbolizes the divine presence and acts as a witness to the vows taken by the couple. The fire is seen as a purifying force, consuming the offerings made into it and carrying the couple's prayers to the heavens during the Homa. Various offerings like ghee, grains, and herbs are added to the fire while reciting specific mantras. Each offering serves a dual purpose. It is an act of devotion to the deities, and it also symbolizes the couple's commitment to nurturing their relationship and their families. Research has shown that participating in Homa can have significant psychological benefits, including stress reduction and an enhanced sense of community. A study published in the International Journal of Yoga found that individuals who regularly engage in such rituals report improved mental well being and a strong connection to their cultural roots. That's quite enlightening. Are there specific mantras or texts that couples might want to focus on during the Vedic wedding? Yes, there are several key texts and mantras that are integral to Vedic weddings. The Samaveda and Yajurveda contain numerous hymns that are recited during the ceremonies, each tailored to specific rituals. One of the most significant mantra is Mangalacharan, or the invocation for auspiciousness, which is often recited to seek blessings from the divine for a harmonious married life. Additionally, the Gayatri Mantra is a powerful mantra that couples can chant together, invoking wisdom and enlightenment for their journey ahead. In recent years, there has been a rise in couples looking for ways to connect more deeply with these texts. Many attend workshops that explain the meanings behind these mantras, helping them appreciate the depth of their significance. This is a fantastic way to enhance the spiritual aspect of their wedding while also educating themselves about their cultural heritage. It is heartening to see couples engaging more deeply with the spiritual elements of their weddings in terms of post wedding rituals. What are some practices that couples should be aware of? Post wedding rituals are essential in Vedic tradition as they signify the couple's transition into their new life together. One common practice is the Graha Pravesh, where the couple enters their new home together. This ceremony is imbued with symbolic acts meant to bless the home and ensure prosperity. Another significant post Vedic ritual is the Saptapadi celebration that continues after the marriage. This can include community feasts and satsangs, where the couple shares their experiences and learns from the community elders. Recent research has highlighted the positive impact of community support on newlywed couples, as engaging in such rituals can help them establish their roles within their families and communities. The communal aspect fosters relationships and provides a support system that is essential during the transition to married life. Those post wedding practices sound vital for a couple's emotional well being. Looking to the future, how do you foresee Vedic weddings influencing modern relationship dynamics? Vedic weddings are rooted in principles of respect, understanding, and mutual support, which are essential for healthy relationships. As couples increasingly embrace these values, I believe we will see a positive shift in modern relationship dynamics. By emphasizing partnership and shared responsibilities, Vedic traditions encourage couples to view marriage as a journey of growth together. This perspective promotes better communication, conflict resolution, and a deeper emotional connection. Moreover, as more people from diverse backgrounds seek these rituals for their meaningfulness, there is potential for cultural exchange that enriches both the Vedic tradition and modern relationship practices. As noted in a study published in the Journal of Family Psychology, couples who actively engage in their cultural traditions report higher levels of satisfaction and commitment in their marriages. This suggests that during enduring wisdom of Vedic weddings can indeed enhance contemporary relationship dynamics. Thank you for sharing such insightful perspectives on Vedic weddings. It is clear that these traditions have a profound impact not only on individual lives but also of the larger fabric, social fabric. Thank you for the opportunity to discuss these important aspects. Vedic weddings encapsulate the essence of love, commitment, and community, and I hope that more people continue to embrace these traditions for a fulfilling life together. Jai Gurudev.